Hey there, it's Jeff Adler, and let's create what's possible. Thanks so much for coming back and spending a few minutes with us today. If anything is mentioned here that you don't have in your possession, feel free to reach out and we'll have downloads available, etc. So thanks again. The main focus of this series has been looking into self-worth, looking at our true self, our core values, and certainly mindset. So right in the middle of all that is about being present. So what does being present mean to you? I hear from my clients, I've been coaching for 30-something years, I hear repeatedly with new clients is, I don't feel that I'm present with my family when I'm with them. I don't feel present with my boss when he's talking to me. I don't feel present with coworkers. So what is it about being present that's so difficult? Well, from my experience in all the trainings that we've attended, etc., being present is 99% of the time really reliving the past. So we continue to bring the past into the present, which again creates the same repeat in the future. So think about that for a second. Rather than being present, just like, for instance, just listening to me now and focusing what I'm saying to you, you're already judging, thinking, applying things rather than being present. You're thinking about the shirt I'm wearing, the lack of hair on the top of my head, etc. All those are decisions made by past experiences rather than just being with me. So there's different set points through our development. It's called genesis of identity. Different things happen in our lives to create a false self, let's call it, away from our core. Quite a bit in this series we're talking about our true self, the mindset around true self, how to get in touch with the true self, bringing those core values into the different pillars of life. We've looked at career, contribution, family, financial, mindset, physicality, recreation, and relationships. So what would your life be like if you were really present from your core values, from your true self in those different pillars of life? What if we left the past in the past and we're truly present from an emptiness type of thing, like a whiteboard? So picture from a whiteboard being a clean slate, being able to create for the future. So rather than having the past come all the way here into the present and creating our future, what if we're just going to pause here and live our life from here, the present, then create what's possible next without the past or any baggage or stories or mindset associated with limited beliefs, limited decisions, all coming from the past. The best way to describe it, I find, is in a couple of analogies if I can share with you. One would be like a movie screen. So picture you're going to a movie theater. So envision that, and before the movie starts is a gigantic white screen. And all day long, every hour or two, there's another movie playing on that screen. Different characters, different themes, different music, different audience watching. And an idea of all this is for us as an individual, as a human, living in like awareness of the present, to be that movie screen. So picture the white movie screen as being yourself, and then picture your whole day playing out in different stories with all different characters on the movie screen. And you can always go back to that white movie screen. It's a little foreign at first, but after a couple of days, and certainly by 21 days, is that new memory retention or reworking some of the the muscle memory, sort of like a bicep. The different brain connections seem to rework, and the new learnings take a couple weeks to get in there. So start playing with, first question be, am I present? And if you need that analogy or that metaphor, look at am I being that white movie screen? The white movie screen works really well because it's similar to a white, clear, white board that you would see in offices or at home to write things on. So picture that whiteboard or the movie screen, clear, just ready to create. Another good example is just being the ocean. And the ocean has all kinds of currents and waves and is turbulent at times, is unforgiving at times, sometimes peaceful and serene. At the same time, the ocean is the ocean. So do we have the capabilities of just being the ocean itself and ride out the waves? Do we have the capabilities of just being that white screen? Certainly. All it takes is some mindset shifting and just to be aware. And to bring awareness to the present and come out of the past, which really doesn't serve us again at all. Clients have found it helpful to just start grounding themselves. Grounding looks like you can stamp your feet if you're sitting at a desk. You can take a walk out in nature. You can mentally put yourself on a beach with the ocean. You can mentally put yourself in a movie theater with just a blank screen. You can, again, be that blank screen. There's all different ways. People out in nature hug a tree. If you're very busy and active all day, you might need to use your mind to bring you to a grounded place. You can tap your feet on the floor under your desk. Many times clients enjoy tapping their chests just to remind them that we're going to be looking to living from the core and our true self. And what that looks and feels like once the past is in the past, the future hasn't occurred yet. It's just about being in a position of choice and choosing to be present. It's sort of like choice versus a decision. A decision is also based on events in the past, versus a choice is choosing powerfully now from a position of strength. So I'm choosing to go out on that job interview because I'd like that job, and it's important to my family, to the contribution to community, etc. Rather than going, I think that I'm going to go on that job interview because it's a good decision. Or my decision, I didn't have good jobs in the past, this looks like a better job. So there's always a connection. When we're making a decision, there's always a connection to the past because that's a memory of a past experience. Rather than choosing powerfully right now, right here and now, choose to be grounded, choose to be the blank screen, choose to be, again, just present. I have complete confidence in you that you can do this. It's a really rich subject. So let's continue to be present, have the mindset around being present. Meditation is another great thing to bring us present. I have tons of meditation samples for you that we can get you. So let's go to bed tonight or wake up tomorrow morning and say, I'm going to spend the majority of my day concentrating on being present. Again, thank you for your time. This is a really rich subject. We'll continue to go back and look and review these different fringes around being present, but just watch and witness, surrender to what is, and see how your life and all those pillars we discussed earlier begin to shift. So again, thank you. I'm honored and blessed, and I'm thrilled to be a contribution to all of you. And if you like this video, be sure to like us and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach me at letscreatewhatspossible.com. Again, I'm Jeff Adler, and let's create what's possible. Have a great day.